Artificial intelligence is one of the emerging technologies and is proving to be a boon for everyone. Humans have long been captivated by the idea of robots made in our appearance, which are almost indistinguishable. The latest inventions can talk like us, walk like us, and express a wide range of emotions. The first humanoid robot was made in 1810 by Friedrich Kaufmann. Later, many human-like robots came into existence, including female robots. Join us today as we will discuss the top female robots that will blow your mind. Sophia is a most recent, most prominent lifelike humanoids robot created by Hanson Robotics that mimics human gestures and facial expressions, can make conversations on specific topics. She can recognize human faces and hand gestures and even assess feelings during a conversation. Sophia has porcelain skin, a trimmed nose, prominent cheekbones, and an attractive smile. She has a chatbot installed in her. Her responses are either pre-written by her creators or generated by her chatbot algorithms. Sophia is a robot with many other abilities. It was believed that she was made to work together with humans to create a better world for everyone. But later it was discovered that her main goal was to take on the planet and humanity. Sophia is unique because she is the first famous robot to simultaneously touch our intellect and emotions and gain popularity by impressing people in her conversations and interactions. Considered the most beautiful female robot, Erica results from teamwork between Hiroshi Ishiguro Robotics and a scientist, Kohei Ogawa. Erica is a conversational robot who understands language and responds with facial expressions similar to humans. In addition to her human-like voice, she can blink her eyes and moves her head like an actual human. The robot is functioned by sensors that help her sense the voices talking to her around the room. Erica is motionless and doesn't move. It is said that the striking facial features of Erica are a result of almost 30 sample images of a beautiful woman used by a scientist in her making process. Erica is made to work in a Hollywood movie named Bee. She would play her part based on the scientist's simulation of movements and feelings integrated into her, as the Erica robot doesn't have her own emotions. Previously, robots have played a role as a newscaster in China and Japan. Nadine is a humanoid social robot modeled on Professor Nadia Magnanot-Thalmann. Nadine is a solid human appearance, and she looks and acts incredibly lifelike, with natural-looking skin and hair and realistic hands. She is a socially intelligent robot that returns a greeting, makes eye contact, and can remember all the conversations she had with it. She is capable of chatting about anything and can memorize things you have talked to her, can also recognize persons she has previously seen or met, and remembers facts and events related to each person. She can answer questions autonomously in several languages, mimic emotions in both gestures and facially. Nadine has a personality characteristic that makes her stand out from the robotic crowd. Depending on the conversation content of the interaction with the user, she was programmed to be happy or sad, and gets angry if she is insulted. Nadine is the ideal companion when nobody is there and can assist people with special needs. In the beginning, Nadine started working as a receptionist at Nanyang Technological University. Still, she later made her first public appearance as a key highlight at the Art Science Museum in Singapore during the exhibition, where she interacted with more than 100,000 visitors. Toshiba created another human-like android named Junko Chihira to work in Japan's new tourist information center at Aqua City Odaiba Shopping Center. She can greet customers as they walk in and inform visitors of current events occurring in the area. She can speak 3 languages: Japanese, Chinese, and English language. German has also been added later. The walk-in customers can pick a speech from a touchscreen display. Junko Chihira measures 5 feet and 5 inches and resembles a 26-year-old Japanese woman. The programmers have created Chihira more human-like because people prefer speaking to a human-like communication android. Junko doesn't walk, but it can use its arms for the gesture. It also can't hold a conversation and can only respond with scripted, preset speech. But it has been planned that Junko Chihiro will gain speech recognition capabilities soon to respond to tourists' questions. Bina 48 is a female robot developed by Hanson Robotics and is modeled after a human woman named Bina Rothblatt, whose partner Martine Rothblatt requested David Hanson to build a robot based on the mind of the real Bina. She was created using several technologies such as face recognition, artificial intelligence, and voice recognition technologies. Bina 48's AI is based on 100 hours of the actual Bina's beliefs, memories, attitudes, and mannerisms. With the help of photo recognition software, Bina 48 can identify Aspen Rothblatt's family members and a few friends. Bina 48 has 32 facial motors under rubber skin. She doesn't have a complete body, only a bust-like head modeled after Rothblatt's wife and shoulders mounted on a frame, and can express 64 different facial gestures. Bina 48 has interviewed with the New York Times, appeared in National Geographic, and has traveled the world, appearing on several TV shows. In addition, she's the first AI to take a college-level course. It feels that robots like Bina 48 will soon be so lifelike that we'll be unable to distinguish them from real humans. China's first humanoid robot, Jia, was developed by Chinese robotics researchers who can identify facial expressions of others and react back with micro-expressions. When she talks, her lips sync with her speech, and her eyes move naturally like a human. When she interacts with a person, the robot can quickly identify the gender of a person with whom she is talking. Jia can hold conversations in 2 languages, Chinese and English, and give perfect answers to queries on the weather while carrying on basic conversations. She can turn her head and bow with steady hand and arm movements. It is believed that Jia will soon be carrying out basic tasks in restaurants, households, hospitals, etc. The robot looks outstandingly real in a traditional Chinese dress and black hair. It is believed that Jia results from 3 years' work by the robotics team. Kodomoroid is the first news-reading humanoid robot created by a famous roboticist, Hiroshi Ishiguro, and is not just a piece of automated machinery, but possesses extraordinarily lifelike features and is capable of natural human interactions. Kodomoroid appears to be an adolescent female with a youthful voice. She can speak fluently and can talk at lengths, can expressively report the news in different languages and voices throughout the day without stumbling once. Kodomoroid can also connect with the internet and read Twitter messages. A particular type of silicon is used in her body to model her like an actual human, and then painting and crafting to shape the model's facial features to look more human-like. This lifelike newscaster read a segment about an earthquake and an FBI raid on live television. However, there have been some glitches about Kodomoroid that her lips were out of sync with her voice, and she kept silent when asked to introduce herself at the opening of the exhibition. Nevertheless, Kodomoroid is the achievement of how far research in technology and robotics have advanced. With its continuous developments and innovations, artificial intelligence is taking over the world, and it might take a few more centuries for these humanoid robots to become a reality. That's it for today. Share your thoughts on these remarkable creations in the comment below. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. See you soon with more exciting stuff.